Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon officially for this first premiere for I guess you could call it season 4 of Wednesday Versus Videos, season 4, episode 1. This is going to be for Iron Maiden versus Megadeth that I'm going to be talking about for this one. So I'm going to discuss what I'm going to be talking about for episode 1's Iron Maiden versus Megadeth and let you know which band I think is better and which one I think is iffy. So let's dive into this Iron Maiden versus Megadeth. Now, this is going to be a really tricky topic to talk about because, to be honest, I like both bands. Iron Maiden, Bruce Dickinson from the band, his vocals were good at the beginning. His vocals are still good, but it's more different, but it still can hit a note for the most part. Senjutsu was their last record that I did enjoy. And then you also have The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead from Megadeth. That was their last record in 2022. But yeah, pretty much from what I listened to with most of their music, Iron Maiden does have some good songs that I know of, but I don't remember all their tracks from Iron Maiden. But Megadeth, I've heard majority of their discography already. Might have to get a recap and refresher on some of the stuff because I know from what I've heard from Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, his vocals were good at the beginning. They had a lot of famous tracks that I know of, but from what I gathered, I can't recall any songs that I can think of, but their most popular tracks, uh, which I'll have to go and look into it. But Megadeth's a thrash metal band that I personally did enjoy. There is an album called Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. That was their first record, and that was one of their strongest. Um, Peace Sells, but Who's Buying is another one that was good. Rust in Peace was one of their most popular tracks, albums, I meant to say, back in 1990, from Megadeth, of course, on a uh, pretty much from what I notice, Skin on My Teeth is one of their singles from their Countdown to Extinction. Euthanasia was a interesting record that they released. It was their sixth album, and they've just continued making uh, records since then. Uh, but pretty much for Iron Maiden's side of things, I like how Bruce Dickinson's vocals are for the most part. Give me a second, I gotta pause the video. Sorry about that, I got interrupted by my mom for a second, but it's okay. But other than that, uh, with Iron Maiden, they have the song The Writing on the Wall. They have other popular tracks that I'm pretty familiar with them. But yeah, their last record was Senjutsu. They have not dropped a album since then. Senjutsu was in 2021. I thought it was 2022, but I guess it was a year before. But Writing on the Wall was one of their singles on the new record, Senjutsu, their last record, which is technically their 17th studio album. But from what I listened to with both these bands, I love their pretty much guitar riffs and everything, and just overall, the vocals from Bruce Dickinson and Dave Mustaine are still pretty strong to this day. So if I were to choose a winner, I'd choose both in this case because both bands are pretty good. I still have to go back and get a refresher on what I'm going to be listening to again. So there will be another Megadeth Marathon Studio albums re-reviews for those, and Iron Maiden discography review will be happening soon. So I'll probably have that publicized. But until then, from what I've listened to with both these bands, I enjoy their music pretty much, and they have some pretty good material. So I still have to go back and get a refresher on some of these bands and make a full determination of what I think of them myself. But overall, from what I've heard, they have some strong music and strong material. So I choose both as the winner in this case for this video. And I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video for Season 4, Episode 1. And thanks for watching this afternoon.